July 20th today. We're kind of just over halfway through July. July in trading, guys, as I said at the start of the VIP session today, it's one of those months that is kind of slow. My wife just sent me a message. She's going to her appointment. She's got a dentist appointment today, so that means I got to get home because my son might be home alone for, well, it takes me about 10 minutes to get home from here, so he'll be home alone for 10 minutes, which I think is fine. He's almost 11 years old, right? 2 more months, he'll be 11. I think that's kind of fine. You guys know me, right? I get something in my brain and I just start talking about it, which I guess is good if you make content, which I don't make content for a living, but that's what this is basically, is content, right? So, but it's really good content because the topic I'm going to talk about today, which took me 2 minutes to get into, is passion, okay? And the right word for it is passion, but it's not really the word I would use. I would use the word consume, okay? To be an amazing trader, you need to let it consume you. You need to be constantly thinking about trading, your trading, how you're doing. It needs to consume you, okay? So this is with anything in life where, you want an outcome that is like above and beyond, right? So for instance, if you're at your day job, but you want maybe a better position in that company or something like that. How do you get there? You have to consume your work, right? You have to have passion for your work so that company sees you and they see you as an asset to the company, and then they offer you the better position, or you apply for the better position and they're like, oh yes, he or she is great. Okay, here's the position for you. So in trading, guys, it's no different. If you give it a half-ass job, you're going to get a half-ass result. Meaning that, if you're at your day job and you're giving it a half-ass result, just showing up and just doing what needs to be done and never going above and beyond and being noticed, then you'll just stay in that position for a lifetime or whatever kind of thing, right? You'll never make your way up unless you work in a union and they just push you up kind of thing. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about here. Trading is the same way, right? If you don't show the charts that you don't deserve to be rewarded, they're not going to reward you. It's the exact same thing. You have to show up, you have to trade, you have to, I don't want to say things like, oh, go through the course and make sure you finish the course and stuff like that, but that's the honest truth behind it. If you're sitting here and you're watching this video and you've been in big idea trading for say 2 weeks and you haven't finished the course, and it's laid out as day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and you understand, oh, there's about, I can get through the course, give myself an hour a day, I can get through it, and you're thinking, well, that's 5 hours over 6 days or 5 days or whatever. I think it's 6 days, right, with the all the lessons and stuff like that, not including the VIP stuff. But then you're sitting there 14 days later or 30 days later or whatever, and you're like, I haven't even finished the course. Then right there, that says to me, and to yourself, of course, that you're not consumed with trading, right? You have to go back to, how did you first feel when you came in and you bought the $9 standard membership, or you came in and you just went for a VIP and you got in? You're excited. You're like, oh, I'm going to do this because I want to better my life. I want to make some money, and oh, this just looks really good. This guy, I could tell he's real and all that stuff. And then, once you show up to a VIP live, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is definitely real. This is what's going on. You need to let it consume you, right? You need to constantly be thinking about your trading. You need to be journaling your trading. You need to think okay, I'm going to take this seriously. I'm going to set aside an hour a day to get through the course, right? Meaning, the opposite of that is you don't want to rush through the course. You don't want to do 3 days of the course in one day, right? You don't want to, I had one guy, he quit, but he came in and he went through the entire course in one day, and then came to me and he's like, hey, I went through the course and started asking me questions and stuff like that, right? And I'm like, you went through it, you just joined, I think it was the night before or something. So he just stayed up all night and went through the course or something. It was I don't want to say crazy, but it was something I was not expecting. And then over the following month, I noticed the questions he was asking was just questions that, like, they're in the modules in the course. So he didn't retain anything. He just ripped through it. And then, I just kept on saying to him, just go through the course again. I don't want to be mean, but go through the course again, go through the course again. And he ended up doing the course like 3 times, but every time he would just rip through it. So that person there never put in his 100% effort, right? He never put in, like, he didn't have passion for it, right? He didn't let it consume him. Like, he wasn't consumed with trading, right? He was just, get rich quick. Okay, I don't even need to listen to what this guy's saying. I'll just, like, play the videos as I'm doing whatever, kind of thing. Like, not even watching them type thing would be my guess if he ripped through them. When I was sleeping, basically, I woke up and he's like, hey, I'm done the course, kind of thing. So, you have to let it consume you. You can't let it be rushed, and you have to take it seriously, guys, or it's not going to happen for you. And this, even if you're paying $9 a month, it's just a waste of $9 a month, especially if you went out there and bought like a test phase and stuff. You have to take it seriously, okay? Yes, there's people out there that make really, really good money trading and stuff like that. Do you think that they're the type of person to be like, it doesn't matter. It's kind of like, who cares? I'll get to it when I get to it. I know my trading session is the NASDAQ, and the NASDAQ, the volume comes in at 9:30 a.m. EST. But yeah, I'll show up at 10, kind of thing. Do you think that type of mindset is like a profitable mindset? If they're thinking when they get into it, their original thought was, this is going to change my life? No, it's not. Let it consume you, right? And I don't mean go to YouTube and just watch endless hours of pointless videos. I mean, think about what you're doing, think about the content in the course, and do your best, right? If your trading session starts at 8 p.m. EST to, say, 9 p.m. EST, you've set aside that hour to trade, and you know that the volume in Tokyo session comes in at 8, then should you be on your computer all set up, ready to go for 8 p.m.? Yes. Right? Do you show up at 8:20? No, you don't, right? So let it consume you. I know this video's been really long, guys. I just think this topic is so good, and I don't think too many people think about it because they're always thinking about mindset and, I have to be positive and all that stuff. Sure, that's great, but let it consume you, understand risk management, and stick to a model. And I think that's the best advice I could give you for trading. So I hope you enjoy that. I know it's a long one, it's 10 minutes, but I feel 10 minutes is what needs, this video needs 10 minutes, right?